Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad NADJMI MUIZ bin ZULKIFLI, number matric 1201432. So we are from group 8. We present about our topic, which is the role of Johor State Islamic Religious Department Jainj and its importance towards Muslim community in Mersing. Next, I will go with the research question and research objective of the study. About the research question, there are 3 questions that can be discussed and detailed. So the first research question is, what is Johor State Islamic Religious Department Jainj roles? Second one is, what is issue rising regarding Islamic matter in Mersing district? And the last one is, what is the solution or measure taken by Jainj to resolve the issue? Next, about the research objective, there are 3 research objectives to achieve in this study. So the first research objective is to identify Jainj role. Second one is to find out issue rising regarding Islamic matter in Mersing district. And the last one is to analyze the solution or measure taken by Jainj to resolve the issues arising. Okay, introduction. Johor State Islamic Religious Department Jainj is a state department agency established in line with the gazettement of the Johor State Constitution 1895 through the establishment of the Johor Department of Religion and Education. Its establishment is parallel to the spread of Islamic propaganda against all levels of society in Johor. However, the implementation of dakwah to Muslim community in Mersing requires strategies that are set to their backgrounds. Therefore, this research will discuss and identify the role and importance of Jainj preaching toward Mersing Muslim community. This is conducted primarily through survey, research and brief interview together with one of Jainj staff as a second resource has been done.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ZAKUAN bin Abdul Wahid, number matrix 1201388. Okay, story of Jainj. The administration of Islam in the state of Johor was systematically established in line with the gazettement of the Johor State Constitution 1895 through the establishment of the Johor Department of Religion and Education. Gazettement here is to announce or publish something in an official list or record. So, as we can see here, the first president or director of Johor State Islamic Religious Department is the son of Temenggong Daeng Ibrahim, which is Yang Berhormat Mulia Engku Muhammad Khalid bin Daeng Ibrahim, who was born on 1849. However, in 1906, this department was revamped with portfolios regarding lessons has been separated by Establishment Department of Education that moves as a separate component from the Department of Religion. So they split into 2 independent departments. Since then, the Department of Religion and Education, known as the Department of Islamic Religion in the state of Johor, or as we know now, Jainj. Okay. Vision and mission of Jainj. The vision of Jainj is simple but intellectually deep, which is Islam as a way of life. Its guardian is comprehensive and includes the social, economic, political, moral and spiritual aspects of life. By saying that it is a complete way of life, we mean that it caters for the field of human existence. For mission of Jainj, it is to make the Johor Religious Department as one of the best social agency through continuous efforts and activities, as well comprehensive in the formation of individuals who always stick to Islamic teachings. Okay, next, the roles of Jainj. Since its establishment, the Johor State Islamic Religious Office Jainj has not never looked back, but instead continues to grow to this day with the existence of branches in every district in the state of Johor. Now, the role of the Department Islam in the state of Johor has been expanded to several religious areas and play their roles respectively to the scope, which as follows. Firstly, the Dakwah Division. This division aims to manage affairs related to preaching and spreading Islam to the Muslim community and managing Islamic grand events and official religious events in the state of Johor. Then, Management Services Division. This division manages affairs related to administration, services, training, staffing and management of capital assets of the department. It also manages and regulates the financial allocation of the department, including the payment of emoluments, allowances, and supplies. Prosecution services. They manage the prosecution process of mal cases and Sharia crimes. Number 4, the Islamic Education Division. This division aims to planning the development and policy of Islamic education in the state of Johor. This division mostly manage the school affairs, including the admission of students to the Johor Government Religious School. Number 5, Enforcement Division. This division aims to create a society that understands, respects and obeys Sharia rules and laws. Then Halal Management Division. They manage the halal certification applications according to the rules and standards that have been set. Number 7. The next one, number 7, is the Mosque Management Division. Yes, of course, this division is in charge with things related to mosque, which includes managing the programs of government mosques, managing the preparation and publication of khutbah, interpretations and hadiths, managing the development and training of mosque and surah officials, and managing the Johor State Mosque Development Fund. Then Sharia Law Division. The main function of this division is to manage everything related to Sharia law matters such as marriage management, divorce and rujuk, and others. And lastly, the Family Development Division, where they manage the family development programs and monitoring family development.
Next, I will go with the issue arising in Mersing. There are several issues that have been shared by the Jainj. One of the arising issue is the marriage process. In Islam, marriage is a valid and recognized bond and makes the relationship between a man and a woman accepted as permissible. According to our interview in Nurul 2002, Kadis office in Mersing are often visited by people to settle for marriage affairs. Among the problems faced by Muslim community in that district are divorce, unequal child marriage, underage marriage, polygamy and illegitimate children. It is common knowledge that every marriage has the potential to face challenges and problems. Next, for enforcement. In this section, it is not there are problems arise regarding law or enactment, but the challenges or issues faced by Enforcement Division of Johor State Department of Islamic Religion Jainj. According to Nurul 2002, in Mersing, this division encountered with issues mainly about khalwat and Muslim not respecting the month of Ramadan, where they did not fasting or premises that helps to hide Muslims that are not fasting. So, about the khalwat, a socially free interaction between men and women is the cause of khalwat and indecent acts. Islam strictly forbids such acts because of its nature that close the relationship between men and women who are not ajnami can encourage the couple to behave impolitely and immoral, which most likely fell into adultery. And about the Muslim not respecting the month of Ramadan, this scenario regarding fasting in the month of Ramadan in Malaysia has witnessed some parties in this Muslim community underestimating this Islamic law by choosing not to fast, either openly or hiddenly by using various methods and tricks to prevent the bad activity from being exposed. According to Raziatul 2019, a total of 102 individuals throughout the district were arrested by the Johor Islamic Religious Department Jainj for the offence of not fasting and eating in public places. At those times, Mersing district recorded the highest number of arrests under the Sharia Criminal Offence Enactment 1997, Section 15B, with 28 people. In addition, there are also problems in the religiosity of convert. As in the record of the Department Islam in the state of Johor, Jainj itself proved and increased through the conversion to Islam data. in 2018 showing that a total of 755 converts have embraced Islam, then in 2019 a total of 816 people. This matter is because of the preaching effort that have been carried out by the concerned Islamic religious agency and department spreading Islamic preaching to the public up to the interior. Undoubtedly, these converts also go through various challenges and trial in continuing to live in a new environment, as well as abandoning all beliefs that are contrary to Islam that they have believed in before. Thus, there is an issue that question about the extent of the religiosity of the convert in the state of Johor, such as are they provide enough help in all aspects and tarbiyah. Finally, for the issue of the spread of heretical religion in Johor, the Johor State Department of Islamic Religion Jainj detected a total of 42 heretical teachings in this state between 2000 and 2021. Heresy in Johor is not only concentrated in the outer area cities, on the other hand, are also found in urban areas. This is because one of the main factors in the development of this phenomenon is the lack of religious knowledge among the society. Among the heretical teaching are the teaching of Qadiani, Al-Arqam, Ayah Bin, Millah Ibrahim, and Hizbut Tahrir. Next, I will go with the solution of the rising issue. So, for the first one, for the issue of the marriage process, the solution is that Jainj will provide full assistance from the beginning to the end of the process. For example, according to Nurul's explanation, for a marriage underage, an application like this requires the permission of the court. So, there are several documents or procedures that need to be followed for each individual. Therefore, the Jainj will call the parents of the couple to come to the office to manage the necessary documents. So, the next one, for solution to the spread of heresy, steps taken by the Division Sharia Belief Unit Research in dealing with cases of heresy is as follows. First, receiving information or complaint. Every information about the occurrence of an offence will be received by the Division Research, either receive information from informant or through mediation from the Religious Enforcement Division, or report from District Office or Mufti Department or other parts. Complainant or whistleblower are usually former followers and wife or follower of heresy, as well as report by imam and the police. Everything information about the reporter or whistleblower will be kept confidential. Second, early intelligence and surveillance. Those units will do preliminary intelligence and monitoring. Officer and assistant will investigate the dubious teaching and identify the location involved. This unit will cooperate with the district religious office close to the reported location. The intelligence made is based on the circumstance and location of the case. If involving case of heresy that have many followers and groups, or location being the center of heretical activity in a remote area, likely to endanger the safety of intelligence officer. The third one, media filtering. The media filtering unit is responsible for managing the review and filtering of materials Islamic publication such as magazines, books, newspaper, manuscript, consumer good, and actually. In addition, materials brought from outside need to be studied first to avoid the occurrence of deviance of belief, sharia, and morals.
Okay, solution number 3. With the existence of Sharia law in Malaysia, criminal activities involving halwat and violations of fasting during the month of Ramadan can be prevented and reduced by law enforcement. The punishment handed down to individuals charged under the provisions of the law related to halwat and fasting in the month of Ramadan is not solely intended to punish or intentionally to find a person fault, but it is an effort to educate the community and give awareness. Other than the law itself, Jainj put in effort to make events such as street dakwah to preach people more about halwat and fasting. Additionally, they also spread awareness across all the social media. Okay, lastly, then for the mu'alaf issue, As has been determined by the Johor State Islamic Religious Council, convert status is given to a person who just converted to Islam for a period of 10 years. So, after that period, this group is considered as a mukallaf who has been responsible for all the Sharia that is obligatory upon him. Therefore, the converts in the state of Johor are given facilities to study Islam at the Brotherhood Welfare Organisation or PKSK. PKSK in every district in the state of Johor to ensure that the Mu'alaf society gain an understanding of Islam. It is an effort to complete the convert so that he can become a Muslim who converts after a period of 10 years. For conclusion, a good and likable leadership is always a dream in any organization or institution in society. It starts from a leader who will shape the direction of his leadership and so on to lead those who are led to move in the direction that has been determined. So the leadership of the Jainj movement with a diverse department and effective preaching approach to preserve Islamic life in Johor and Mersing especially. From the beginning of its establishment, the leadership of Jainj succeeded in creating the new revival of Islam that gives a momentum towards social change.